Hello. Hello to myself, I guess. Welcome to my life as an 8-year-old adult. I've decided that I want to start recording myself on camera because I want to I just want to, I guess, familiarize myself with being on camera, and I want to record myself more. I also want to take more pictures this year because I was going through my camera roll and I literally can't find a good picture of me because like I'm always taking pictures from the most egregious angles that never really get my good side. All of my sides are good, but like the angles that I be taking the pictures don't be good. So yeah, my life as an 8-year-old adult, January 27th, 2026. This is, I guess, journal entry number 1, and I kind of want to record videos every day. Maybe I'll do them at like the end of the day, just to talk about the things that were on my mind that day. And like, if nobody watches, that's fine, because this is for me. This is for me to get out of my comfort zone and for me to do something that like I feel like I've always wanted to do. I just never really got around to doing it because I don't know if I was scared or like I don't know what it was. It may have been fear. It was probably a little bit of fear. But first thing on my list that I want to talk about that's been on my mind heavy, am I a young hoe? Am I a young hoe? Because the TikTok videos, like everything that they be saying, I'm like, that sounds like me. You know, like putting big loads of laundry in. Like, yeah, I do that, but like I go through a lot of clothes. And like, should I be washing clothes once a week? Probably, but like, who about to do that? I'm not about to sit up here and pretend like I wash clothes every week. No, I probably wash clothes like every 2 weeks. And my loads do be big. Now, I don't be washing the colors with the whites. The colors with the whites. I do separate them out. And I did tell somebody like a while ago, a couple days ago, that I be washing my drawers with the towels. I was lying. I don't do that. I don't wash my underwear with the towels. But like, I wash big loads, so like that's like one young hoe hash mark. I only shop for the items that I need to cook for the meal that I'm cooking that night. Yeah, I stop at the grocery store after work all the time, or like I'll stop at the grocery store on Sunday after church to get the items that I need to meal prep for the week. Like, so y'all really don't be going to the grocery store multiple times in a month? Or like multiple times a week? Like you just get everything that you need in that one run? I wish that that was the life that I lived, but unfortunately my mind don't work like that. Like, I go on the store with a list, and sometimes I don't be getting stuff that's on that list. I be getting stuff that's off the list, and then I gotta go back because I'm like, damn, I made the list and I didn't even refer to the list. Don't let the car warm up before pulling off. That's crazy. That's crazy because I got the little remote start thing, so I click the button and that's my warm-up. Now the warm-up could be 10 minutes, it could be 10 seconds. Like sometimes I start up as I walk to the car, but like it gets real warm when I hit the gas pedal. It gets real warm when I hit the gas pedal. So there's that. So like I've been asking myself all day, am I a young hoe? And not to make this like a, oh, she's just talking about random shit video. Like, the reason why I asked, am I a young hoe, is because I thought I was getting like old hoe status, and I've really been asking myself like, am I old? I don't think that I'm old. I'm not old. Just for reference, I'm 28 and I just turned 28. I'm like a fresh 28. But I've been feeling real grandma-y lately, like, and I don't know why. I was talking to one of the girls in my small group from church, and she's also 28, and we were just talking one day, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired, and my back hurt, and my knees hurt, and all of those things, they do hurt, don't get me wrong. And she was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 28. And she was like, I'm 28. And I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, you an old 28, I'm a young 28. And I know that she didn't mean like any harm by it, but like, I don't want to be an old 28. I want to be a young 28. So like, somebody needs to let me know, like, am I a young hoe? Somebody needs to confirm, am I a young hoe? And like, not young hoe as in like, y'all know the negative connotation of hoe or like whore, but like just like young hoe. like regular, young Rasta. Um, yeah, so like I was feeling old and like I was feeling like I was running out of time. But like, whose time? And who is the timekeeper? Like, this is another conversation I had with myself today. Another question I asked myself: who is the timekeeper? Is it not me? Am I not the one that is controlling the stopwatch? And if I'm not, like, I've had people tell me that I'm running out of time to achieve things in life. Like get married and have kids. But like I'm only 28. And those are people from like my hometown. Just to reference, I don't live there anymore. I don't even live in the state that I grew up in. 6 months ago, I moved to a new city in a new state. I got a new job. I'm trying to make new friends, but I left my family, my friends, my joy, my love, my happiness. Um, I didn't leave all of that. But let's just say I left the old life back. And when I go home, people are like, oh, when are you gonna do this? When are you gonna do that? When are you gonna Whose time? Whose time am I on? Is it my time or is it their time? I was thinking that to myself today because like when I really think about it, like my life hasn't even really began for real. My life hasn't began for real. So like, who is the timekeeper? That's the second question I had of the day. Question number one, am I a young hoe? Question number two, who is the timekeeper? Question number three, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I keep seeing videos pop on my TikTok feed, and it's like, you're never too young to change careers. Right, I want to do that. I want to change careers. I just don't know. I don't know how I would do that. I think I have to just wake up one day and decide to do it. But like, there's something holding me back. There's something holding me back, and we'll get to that. But like, I want to change careers. I want to, just make money being me. But like, it's not that easy, y'all. It's not that easy. It's not that simple. It is quite frustrating, you know? I do like my job and I like my career path that I chose, but it's like I feel like I'm coming up on the end of whatever this is. Like I feel like I did everything that I needed to do for this particular version of me. Like I went to school, I got my bachelor's degree, which defying the odds out here because I don't think anybody expected that out of me. And if they did, like, if looking back, I probably wasn't expecting it. I was living very high, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, but like, whatever. But like, went to college, got my bachelor's degree. Yes, in psychology, mind you. Don't even use that degree. People probably be like, no, you do use it. You do use it. No, I don't. I don't use it. And then I went and I got my master's. I had a graduate assistantship, got my degree paid for, whatever, and I used that degree, and now I'm in my career field. And I'm like, okay, I checked all the boxes. That's cool. But like, am I supposed to do this for the rest of my life? Like, is this supposed to just be it? Like, there's no way. There's no way that people back in the day, and when I say people, I guess I mean like my parents or whatever. There's no way they chose a career and was like, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, and that's it. Huh? Are y'all cool? Cause bitch, I'm not. Every day I'm like, oh, I need something else. I need something else. Cause I'm just not. No, I refuse. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, y'all. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I know I keep repeating it over and over again because I don't know if I'm trying to convince myself or not. But like, no. But you know what? I think what I need is like, I need something outside of work. And right now, my life is consumed with work. So like, I'm trying to find something that I can do in addition to what I already do, because I really like what I do. And I believe that I'm quite good at it. But I just need to find something else to do on the side. You know what I'm saying? And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pushing myself to be more creative and to create more things and to just do the thing, like take everything that's in my head and put it on paper, and we'll see how it goes. I have a couple things, I have a couple ideas that I think could work. We'll see how it goes. But like, I think that's what I need. And I need to hold myself accountable to doing it because I've been wanting to create things for a very long time. And I kept pushing it off because I was afraid of how I would be perceived by other people. But I am now in a space in my life where I don't care how other people see me because I've done so many things in my life that I felt were good. Like I did everything that I felt was good, and people will still look at you a certain way if they just don't like you. People will not like you just because you did something good, because they wish they could have done it. And I'm just like, I finally reached a point in my life at 28 years old where I'm just like, I don't care what people think anymore. And like I used to say, like you can ask my friends, I would used to be like, I don't give a F. I don't care about anybody. And like that was 100% truly me in that moment. Like when I was deciding to do things, yeah, I didn't care because like this is my life. But after a while, I would go back and be like, did I make the right decision? Did I do this? And there were some times where like my friends would say things and it would get in my head and I'd be like, dang. Or like people would say stuff about me and they're like, you always this and you always that. And I'm like, dang, do y'all even like me for real? But now I finally got to a point where it's like, I'm just gonna do what I do. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Like last year when I was going through this transition into whatever chapter this is in my life, I prayed. And in that prayer, I told the Lord that I would be willing to just give up everything to live the life that, I'm supposed to. And 2026 is when I'm standing 10 toes down. And I think toward the end of 2025, I was like, I I said that. Yep, that was me. But let's rewind because maybe I didn't mean it. But 2026 is a year where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stand on it. We gonna do what I said I was gonna do because I said I was gonna do a lot of stuff that I didn't do. So 2026, I'm doing it. There are other things I'm gonna do in 2026. Number one, kicking fear out of the driver's seat. Fear got in my car like last year, I want to say. I was getting a lot of rejection and it was hurting me. And like, obviously, I was persevering through it all, but it started to hurt me. I know that you're going to experience rejection in life. And like, fear was stopping me from just saying stuff or doing stuff that I usually would do. But fear gotta get up out my car because I can't even hit the speed that I want to hit with fear in the driver's seat. And I'm like gas pedal to the floor. Like I drive a Nissan Altima and treat it like a Hellcat. So that just lets you know how fast I'm going. All gas, no brakes. Number two, I'm getting out of my head. I'm getting out of my head in a sense of that I'm a very delusional girl and I have made up an entire world in my head and I am going to live the life that is up there. And I'm getting out of my head because I'm going to do the things that I've always wanted to do and I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to do it. Like today when I was like, I'm going to record this video. I was on the phone with my friend and said, I'm going to record a video and I'm going to put it on YouTube just because. And that's it because I want to have a video diary, but I want to post it. And I don't care if it's just a brain dump because that is how I have been processing things. Eventually, it'll make sense. But right now, I don't care because it's not about anyone but me. Number three, back to the get out of my head, letting delusion carry me. Letting delusion carry me everywhere in life. Letting delusion carry me from one door to the next. Because I was very practical when making decisions for like the last 2 years. I've been very practical. I mean, I feel like I've been making practical decisions since I graduated from high school. So that was like what, 10 years ago? Literally, I graduated in 2016, 10 years ago. I've been making very practical decisions in terms of like my career or my profession and what I want to do with my life. Now, the personal life, there was nothing practical about that. It wasn't practical. It was a lot. But like, I'm not living in practicality. I don't even think that's the right way to use that word. I'm not being practical anymore. Being delusional, 100% delusional. So, video diary entry number one. Here we go. I'm gonna try to record some every day and we're gonna see how it go. The purpose of these videos aren't to be long. I don't want to have to do any type of editing or whatever. I just want to record me talking, because one day when I'm not here anymore, I want my family to go back and watch these videos and be like, oh my god, that's my grandma. That's my grandma. Like, yeah, this is Granny. Granny was cute. Hello? So yeah, welcome to my life as an 8-year-old adult. Yeah, that's all I got.